Hello and welcome to this week's non-league debate. It's a quick fire debate tonight and I'm delighted to say that Frank Wilson and Jody Brown join me on the back of the net sofa. Don't forget to get your thoughts into official BOTN about anything that we discuss in the next 5 minutes. Right, gentlemen, I'm going to start the stopwatch and give you 4 topics to discuss in our allotted 5 minutes tonight. Going to start with the big news today. David Beckham investing in Salford City. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, great move by Salford. One, the exposure it will bring them, worldwide exposure. I think David Beckham's got great pulling power in terms of recruitment as well. I think there could be one little subplot in this. I think Paul Scholes is looking at the possibility of taking over at Oldham as manager. He's not allowed to be an owner at Salford if he's managing at Oldham. So perhaps Beckham's long term has come in to replace Paul Scholes, but it's give them the majority shareholding as well, the class of 92. So yeah, very, very, very wise move and can only be seen as a positive for Salford FC.
Was it inevitable that he was going to join the class of 92 in investing in Salford City?
Yeah, I mean, I think for all the idealists out there, we all wanted to see that special class of players sort of join up and make Salford an even more formidable force. So, yeah, pleased to see Beckham there. And I guess it's a question of how many more of that class can they encourage to sign up to Salford now? Can they get any more?
Right, I'm going to stop you there because we've got to change topics. It's a 5-minute debate. Harry Wheeler back at Billericay this week. Big news.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, really. You've got to be careful not to sound disrespectful to Harry, but he got sacked about maybe 3-4 weeks into the season by Billericay. He went to Maidstone, failed pretty badly for a number of reasons. Sometimes you're unfortunate like that as a manager. And then to so quickly go back to Billericay, either Billericay have got no great sort of pride in their decisions, or Harry Wheeler's got a very thick skin. I don't think I could have been sacked 3 months ago by a club and then gone back there. But he's gone back there, and you know their fortunes have been flailing a little bit. Perhaps Harry will get them back on track.
Jody's left you with 10 seconds to give us your thoughts on Harry Wheeler.
I think he was forced into making the decision. I think that's probably what I'd say with it. I think that the Maidstone situation forced him to make a quick decision, and he made one.
Will it? One word. Will it work?
No.
I'd like to say yes.
Okay. Next, Maidstone have a new manager as well. It's caused a little bit of controversy on a couple of levels.
Yeah, I mean, John Still, big announcement that he'd retired from management just 2 weeks ago, I think. He's come back in, although he's not called manager, he's called head of football, I think it is. They've outlined the role, and it said that he'll be in charge of team selection and recruitment. So to me, that's the manager. And he's brought Hakan in from Braintree Town, who only just the other day was in the press saying how he was going to fight till the very end with Braintree. But this opportunity's arisen, he's left, and he'll be working alongside John Still at Maidstone. Interesting
fact that it's a duo that have come together that nobody probably a week or so ago would have predicted.
Yeah, I just think more sort of strange is just the decisions that Jody just said there about what they had said prior to that appointment, in terms of whether or not it was going to quit football together in Steely, or whether or not someone was going to pledge their allegiance to a football club, and so soon after they've paired up, and we'll have to see how this one pans out.
It does need to be said that they did work together at Luton Town before that, so it's not a complete surprise that they're back together, but just perhaps the scenario in how it's occurred is quite surprising.
Last one, AI in football. Got to talk about this. Your thoughts?
I'll let Frank kick it off.
AI and football. I never thought we'd get there, to be honest. Not in 2019. But I don't know. I think it looks like a PR stunt to me for Wingate. I can't take it seriously. I can't give it any real seriousness at all. In terms of, I'm being honest.
No, I agree with it.
When I read the article today, I genuinely thought that it was just a bit of media exposure and a way to just get the attention of us and for people in football just to start talking about it. But then I thought, but why would you do that? For what purpose? It's a complete mockery. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. In my opinion, I think it's absurd.
Summed up well. Jody, your thoughts on it?
I think it's disrespectful from Frank to to speak of Wingate in that way and to belittle the idea of using artificial intelligence for football. Would I use it? No, but I'm not the most intelligent man in football, so perhaps the Wingate chairman, the new Wingate manager and the Wingate players
Have you read how it works?
will all buy into it.
I'm going to stop you there. Have you read how it works?
I'm not great at reading.
Pre-set Kevin Keegan quotes that can be spoken out for team talk motivation.
And on that bombshell, we've reached our 5 minutes and we'll leave it there. Let us know what you think. Official BOTN, the 5-minute debate tonight is done. We'll see you next time.